The Chicagoland Jewish community is hosting a special event tomorrow called a Day of Racial Justice Learning. Roz Varen explains what this virtual program is all about.
Synagogues, organizations, and people from Chicago's diverse Jewish community will be tackling the subject of racism Sunday with a series of workshops for adults and students, many of them led by those who identify as Jews of color.
It is a day for the Jewish community to come together and learn about issues around racial justice, discuss the diversity of our own community, educate, grapple, think about action, think about who we want to be and the way we want to act in the world in regards to racial justice.
We created lesson plans for grades kindergarten through 7th grade. They include videos and songs, specifically people of color reading books that they've written, children's books.
I'm from an interfaith and interracial family. My mom is white, Ashkenazi, and Jewish, and my dad is African American and Christian. And so this is work that actually my family's been doing for my whole life. So when you're teaching ideas about racial justice with preschoolers, you're talking about how are people different from you and how are they the same? How do we make sure that we treat everyone with respect? What can we do to make sure that everyone feels loved and cared for?
You know, I grew up Jewish. My Black mother is Jewish, and it's about helping people realize the deep diversity of our community.
You mentioned it's a very complicated relationship being Jewish and Black. Elaborate on that for me.
When I think about what makes me feel safe in a synagogue, I am not just thinking about what makes me feel safe as a Jewish person, but also what makes me feel safe as a Black person. And we sort of sometimes think about those identities as separate, but they both live inside of me, right? That is all of me.
I think a huge thing is that people be committed to racial justice beyond when it's what everyone's talking about on the news, and understanding that this is something we have to work on, and it's not going to be easy because there are so many years of work to undo.
Why should this be important to Jews? You know, it should be important to everybody, because the truth is, and I firmly believe, that we can't all move forward unless we all move forward.
Very powerful words indeed. Now, the workshops will be held tomorrow from 10 to 4. A large portion of that will be on Facebook Live. We'll have the streaming information on our website, abc7chicago.com.